Let's take a look at ACH. ACH is a popular crypto. I've had this as another chart request. We just looked at Pepe. Let's take a look at ACH. Priced in US dollars, currently 3.5 US cents. It has a massive run in the last couple of weeks. And I'm doing my first live look at this. I've probably been in ACH before, I don't remember. We're looking at it on the Binance exchange. Okay, this is the weekly time frame. I do live looks, so I'm going to do Fibonacci analysis. I'll do some trendline analysis, and then I'll take a look at the relative strength index, and I'll give you my humble, non-financial advice opinion of if it's going to go higher, and if it does, where are the major profit areas that we would look at. Cool. I want to go back to the daily. So since the new run, this has pumped. I'm going to call it from about here since the breakout. That is a 100% move in just the middle of November. Wow, 2 weeks, 100% move. Where can you do that in other assets? Okay, sometimes you get that in mining stocks, but man, okay, so this is ACH. It's looking, as I've said, it's very similar to many other cryptos at the moment. This pattern is very similar. I did Gala just yesterday, and that's garnered me a whole bunch of new subscribers and followers. Look at this pattern. It's not exact, but a lot of crypto are like this at the moment. Let me show you Gala just for a second, and we'll come back. I don't mean to piss off all you ACH followers who'll be watching this, but here's Gala. It's not exact, but it's similar. It's having this thing, and then that spike, and then that spike, and then that spike. By the way, Gala's looking very good at the moment. Let's go back to ACH. And ACH, from a technical perspective, looking quite good at the moment. It's got a bit of a hurdle to get over. Let's take a look. So, very clear resistance level of here at your 5 cent mark. So that's your big line in the sand. That is probably going to be your final hurdle for further all-time highs, but what I need to find is levels of confluence. So we're also going to look at, we'll do some trendline, and I'll do Fibonacci as well. Okay, let's do the trendline stuff. So the high on the Binance price, so I don't know if this goes back further. This is on Binance of about 10 cents US. So here, very clearly, that got broken out. Okay, and that had the double pump to 5 cents, pump to 5 cents in March, okay? And now this is the new major trend line. So we have to get over this trend line first. And looking good. I would expect some kind of resistance here, whether it's just on the daily time frame, maybe it's on the weekly, potentially the monthly. Okay, we're on the weekly at the moment, but expect some kind of resistance there. Why? Duh, it's a massive downtrend, okay? If when we clear above it, you would be wanting to watch out for here as a potential level of resistance. Triple tops are usually not a thing. So I would expect if we start breaking above this level, let's call it around about your 4 cent level. If we start breaking up, I think you'll find a bit of resistance here at 5 cents, but it won't be resistance for long. Triple tops aren't a thing usually. Double tops absolutely can be a thing. And a double top is where you can then, find a decent amount of time of price retraction or consolidation, or both. But I would be expecting something like that. Okay, that would be short-term move back down, breakout, find resistance somewhere between here and here. This would probably be the top before you have a little bit of resistance. Again, that's just on the weekly time frame. You would find support probably no lower than there. Breakthrough, test the support, very normal. And then I think this it won't be a triple top. We're probably in alt season right now, so you would see something like that. Hey, look, it could shoot through the moon and just do that. That's really bullish. If you do that and then bounce off here and then do that, whoo, Nelly, okay? But expect one of those two scenarios, either that, and that, or that, and that. Either way, it's probably going up over the longer term again because a rising tide raises all ships. I'm positive at the moment that altcoin season is continuing, at least for the next 3, 6, 9 months. No later than sort of October-ish. Okay? But that's looking very positive for ACH. Let's do some Fibonacci, and then we can see if there's any levels of confluence. I'll get rid of that. And then we can look for potential topping targets or potential take profit targets. Okay, I'll get rid of that for now, and nope, that's not what I wanted, people. There you go. Let's do some Fibonacci from this high and this low. Again, we're using the Binance exchange, so there might be exchanges that have further going back historical prices, but Binance is going to be one of your big ones. Gee, what do you know? I really need to get that put on a t-shirt. Do we find confluence with the Fibonacci? Yeah, we do. Gee, what do you know? Right here, let's see. Hopefully I'm not buffering. The high here, 10 cents. Then if you had let me go back. Let me do this again. Again, it's all hindsight's 2020 and blah, blah, blah. If back in December of 2022, you saw the high, you witnessed the high of 10 cents, and then it started doing this, and then let's say it started breaking above this level here, and you saw, gee, I think that's the bottom. I think that's the bottom for, if you believe this, right? I think that's the bottom for ACH. It's looking pretty bottomy. I'm going to put in a Fibonacci level of this high and this low, right? And I'm going to try and predict some future major levels of resistance. And you do that. And you go, gee, well, if that's definitely the top, if that's the bottom, and we've already cracked above this major level here, we cracked above... we cracked back above here and it's remaining as support. Gee, I definitely think that's the bottom. So I'm going to put the Fibonacci here and here. Gee, that gives me these lines of support and resistance. Gee, I wonder if we're going to find major resistance anywhere. Gee, if we do, it could be here at the 38.2 or the 50 cent or the 50 level right here. And 50 level right there, the 0.5 between this high and this low. Bang on 5 cents. Okay. And then you found support. Gee, I got to stop saying gee, what do you know? We found support. We found support right here. Spikes. Yeah, it spiked below, but what do we say? Spikes mean shit. It's all about where things close at. Spike and found major support at the 0.236. Resistance, we found the spike there, and resistance for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks at the 0.382. Fibonacci works very well for crypto in general, not all the time, okay? Then we've had this move here back to the double top. That was a double top that formed this downtrend line. And then, and then we're back above. Okay, so here's the good news. We are back above the 0.236. That would be my getting interested line. Cool. Horizontal line. I'll put it in there. We're already above it, but that is at... we'll call it 3 cents. 3 cents getting interested. If I had have done this analysis before we cracked above here, I would have put the 3 cent line as my getting interested line. And I'll put this on the right-hand side, please. Getting interested. So I'm not probably going to get into ACH because, as I've said, don't spread yourself too thin. Be in maybe 5 maximum. I mean, a little bit more, but 5 maximum because you can't keep your head on top of all the things. I'm not going to get into ACH myself, but if you're looking to get into something, this could be a good one. I would be saying, geez, I'm interested after 3 cents. We've remained above it on the weekly time frame. That's good. We have a couple of hurdles to get over to signal that run is going to continue. The first hurdle here is at that trend line. You don't know exactly when it's going to hit, but let's say, for example, it coincides with the 0.382, and that's at right here-ish. Okay, that's at the 4 cent mark. Okay, so we needed to crack above that 4 cent mark. Here is my getting excited line, and I'm not going to call that my... no. I'll call it here. This is my getting excited line, or is that my final hurdle line? Give me 1 sec. I need to think about it for a second. No. Okay, right here. This is my 4 cent line, 4 cent getting excited. I would be, if I was getting into this, which I'm not going to do because I've got too many that I'm watching and too many that I'm in. If I was getting into it, 4 cents would be my getting excited line. Okay. And my final hurdle is not here. You would think my final hurdle for new all-time highs. This is my final hurdle for new all-time highs coming. Is not here at 5 cents. I think that it's not going to be, triple tops usually aren't a thing, but I'm not going to call it there. I'm going to call it, I would want to say usually final hurdle is going to be at your 0.786. Do I do it here? There's a major level of resistance right here. See that spike? Gee, what do you know? At the 0.68%. Funny that, with Fibonacci, isn't it? Is that my final hurdle for new all-time highs? No, I can't, sorry. I'm going to play it really safe, okay? That's my, was it 7.7 cents final hurdle, new all-time highs, okay? That's what I mean by my final hurdles, new all-time highs. Cool? Yeah. You would be potentially, I'm getting excited after here. That's a bit of a decent run. Okay, so for example, if you wanted to, if you had have gotten in, let's say you want to be conservative. If I was deciding to get into ACH, I'm not going to, but if I wanted to, I am personally waiting for the 4-cent getting excited line. It needs to start closing weeks, not days, weeks above the getting, preferably months above, monthly timeframes above 4 cents. Okay, so for example, if I were playing this, which I'm not going to, but if I were, I'd be waiting for confirmation above 4 cents. You may have gotten in way earlier. Hey, that's good for you. I would be waiting for here, and then I would be looking at taking some kind of profit at the final hurdle first. That's an 80% move. That's not bad. Okay, 80%. So that would be my, I'm going to say that's my TP1. This is if I were doing it, okay? This would be my TP1. This is for me, okay? Now that's only an 80% move, okay? But if, for example, I had have gotten, if I were to get in now, which I'm not doing, that's a 120% move. So if someone was confident enough with ACH and like, oh, I want to get in right now, hey, you wait for your 100, 120%, then what do? You sell half on double, as long as it remains selling half on double with the Bitcoin price. And we'll take a look. We'll come back to that in just a second. That's looking pretty juicy. Sell half on double and then free ride the rest. That's what you should be doing. Many of you won't do that because you're degens, but that's what you should be doing. Okay, that's my take profit one. Then let's look at new all-time highs. Interestingly, that's only a 100% move, 120% move. That can come really quickly in crypto. So I would suggest that if this is going to continue through a larger bull run if we're getting a larger bull run cycle, you're going to be breaking the all-time high in this one. It's not that far off. Between here and the all-time high, it's only 180%. That's nothing in crypto land, okay? Less than 200% in the start of a major crypto run? No, we would be going from higher than that. I'm not saying we are 100%, but we would be if it's going to continue. So here is my take profit targets. I would say take profit target number 2. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I usually favor the 2.618 to the 4.236. So I'm going to put it here. That's your major, I'm going to put, no, sorry, hang on. Your take profit 2 is right here. TP2 is at whatever that is, 15 cents, okay? Take profit 2, 15 cents right there. That's where you would want to scale out as well, and that's a 320% move from here. That is a 250% move from if you were to be conservative and getting the getting excited line. Again, don't do it on a spike, do it on a close of the weekly or the monthly preferably. You might miss a little bit of extra, okay, but you want to be confirmed. You want to confirm it, right? That's confirmed. That will be confirmed for me. And the final major profit taking, and this again doesn't mean that you sell out completely, because you always want to leave a bit of a bag. Is that the same thing? Yeah, it's the rectangle. Right here. Okay, it could go higher from here, but I would say anywhere between 25 cents to your 40 cent level is your major profit taking area. Major, I'll do 25 to 40 cents major profit taking for ACH. Again, that is a major profit taking. That is a from the getting excited line. That's a 460% move. Not bad. Not bad for a crypto run. Okay. Not bad at all. Anywhere up to like an 800% move. That's definitely your major profit taking area. You want to be taking profits along the way. Sell half on double, sell a little bit here maybe at 15 cents and sell most of your position. You might want to see it run to $1. You might think it's going to run to $1. Good on you. You should be taking profits along the way though. Okay. Keep a bag. But your major profit taking area, 25 cents to 40 US cents. That's doable within the next crypto run, which is going to take you, and this is a time right here. This right-hand side takes you about to the end of probably the major crypto cycle. That's doable, okay? But you would want to be taking profits along the way. Definitely look at that 15-cent mark. CH. Hit the big red subscribe button to stay updated. I'll keep it on my radar. I'm looking at a bunch of other things. I may not get back to this one, but follow me on X and just ask for an update every now and then, okay? And then I'll have a quick relook at this chart. We'll go back to it, see where we are, and I'll try and keep you updated. But you got to keep me on top of it, okay? Because I'm not going to remember just to come back to ACH or Pepe or the other ones I've just recently done. Cool. That is ACH Crypto.